What is going on, ladies and gents? I am Magicide, and welcome back to our Geek Fest here playing Shadowrun Chronicles. So let's play some more Shadowrun Chronicles. Last mission we talked to Mr. Smedley. We took on his main quest. We got some supplies, and let's go and run through our little villagers here. Talk to Lady Luck, because she may indeed have some upgrades. Hopefully she does. So we'll begin with a professor here. Boy, it sure sounded like the professor was going to send us off on a side quest there. Because it seemed like the type of thing where it'd be like, hey, I know this person that's lost. Go find them. A fetch quest for an individual. And by the way, this like little demon pet here in the background, we're going to end up fighting these guys later on. They're going to be a fairly common enemy. I think actually fairly soon here, because we're getting up to that point in time in the story. Nope. Still used. I'm guessing Razor's going to be the same way.
You seem to be in a good mood.
We are pushing them back on all fronts. Neonet has supplied the militia with weapons, so we can take on those head cases.
And help them save valuable personnel they've invested a lot of training in. I think they may be using you as cheap shock troops.
Maybe so, but it sure feels a whole frag load better to be able to fight than being beaten to a pulp by some whacked out, jacked up suit.
Guess you have a point.
Alright, Doc Belmont, tell me what's good. He's probably going to give me an update on that person that we rescued for him. Okay. I was absolutely incorrect there. He's going to talk about the professor instead, or no, excuse me, the collector. I'm fairly certain she's not going to have it. It's going to be more used stuff. Yep, used Tonfa. We want the just standard Tonfa. Or better yet, if we find one out in the wild somewhere, it'll be a really nice one, because it'll be a custom one. It'll actually have the affixes on them that don't really make a difference, other than for flavor. I think that's everybody, right? I think so. So we'll talk to the collector here and get our side quest. And just FYI out there, if this side quest is like 15 or 20 minutes long, then I think I may just end up going, I don't know, if it's like over 20 minutes, I'll just make it its own episode. But if it's like shorter or it's kind of borderline, I might just go for the main story quest and just have this be a nice, really big, meaty episode.
I need you to go down to the harbor to secure an area of the container yards.
You want to do a bit of looting on the side?
Actually, quite the opposite. There is a very valuable arcane item in one of the containers that belongs to me.
And you want it secured?
Oh no, it's protected by a number of very powerful magical wards. I just don't want attention drawn to it.
You don't want attention drawn to something that's totally going to get attention drawn towards it, right?
You mean that you want to avoid burnt head cases piling up next to the container?
Something like that. Triggering the wards would be very unfortunate.
Got it.
Alrighty. Doing kind of a backwards-ass quest here, but whatever. Containment detail. You have been hired to rid a container yard of the head cases in order to protect a magical artifact that is stored there. And that is definitely the King's English way of spelling artifact. Speaking of which, I thought cliffhanger, I thought you guys were American. What the hell? What gives with this? This seems a little out of place here. Shouldn't it be the American spelling, just to be consistent? Just throwing it out there, you know? I'm not trying to actually be critical or complain or anything. I think we could pretty much just take the exact same team that we had before. Like, straight up. I need somebody with... There we go, lockpicking. Who also has data bomb. So 2 mages was pretty ridiculous. Yeah, sure, let's do this. Actually, no. Since we're gonna be guarding something, I feel like we could probably want to go with another mage.
It's designated restricted.
Or I could just bring a DPS person with me. You know, fuck it. Let's just use the same party. That's fine. 2 mages is pretty strong. The container yard ahead has been abandoned by its former keepers. We must kill the head cases before they can damage the goods. So we gotta rush.
Go. We need to take them out before they do too much damage.
Yep, and unfortunately we got some more licensed music here, so I'm gonna be fighting another copyright dispute here. That's fucking annoying. It's one part of YouTube that I just absolutely cannot stand. So we are or we do have a timed mission here, right? So we probably going to want to do a forward motion while still exploring. We know we got some bad guys over here, so let's just go ahead and get rid of them. Honestly, this mission kind of feels like a little bit of deja vu. Oh, I really hate to use my data bomb. Can we get rid of him with this? We got the crit. God damn it. Okay. I just don't want to pop it right now. That's it. I just want to save it. So we missed the 2x4 guy. That's fine. I don't care about the melee guys. The melee guys are worthless. They're unarmored. They can do, like, you know, quite a bit of damage. I mean, it's not like something you've got to completely disregard. Okay, unfortunately, we are going to get... starting to get a little flanked here. Run! Oh, goddamn. It's the best use for that spell. We can get rid of one guy, we can damage the one ganger. I would prefer to actually take my Decker here. Say put him behind this container. I want to black this man out. 90% chance. Awesome. So we can pretty much just knock him out of the fight right then and there. And then my other mage. Bloke over here has 9 hit points. I just want to get away from this melee guy as far as possible. Do it. Die. We have double move here. So this guy is at like less than half health. And I'm not going to waste my shot on this man because he's armored, obviously. So we're going to do a double barrel here. Take him out. Yeah. So good. So it appears that in terms of items, there's probably something in this corner over here. I think we're gonna put you behind this shipping container and then say reload. And I really hate to actually break up my party like this, but I do want to actually cover some ground here. Just gotta be really careful about not aggroing anything. And basically, since my Decker can shoot through walls and stuff, she can be my like switch hitter, or actually he. I think we probably could go up here because we do have this organ harvesting node. Hey, look at that. That's perfect. Exactly what I wanted. It's mana ball. Mana ball! Those infected cyborgs can do some damage, so just be very critically aware of your placement against them. But I'm gonna go for the infected ganger first, because we hates them. We hates them. Oh, look at that, 90% chance. Heyo. No! Jesus Christ. I think what I'm going to do here is we're going to use batshit, and wow, you're going to be completely wiped out of MP here. I'm going to do as much damage as I possibly can, and then we'll use my Decker here to clean up. Okay. Or not. Mr. Decker here. Who do we want to kill? I think we got to go for the infected cyborg because the infected ganger here already used his wide burst, which means next turn he's going to have to reload. And I believe we're in dangerously close to the cyborg, so I don't really want to be hack and slashed there. All right, we got a bomber. There's probably an item or an info cube over that way. Let's go for the shot. Sucks. I suppose if I really, really wanted to... Ah, fuck it. Let's just go for the kill. Or at least go for the attack. Can't argue with 100%. Besides, you know that these enemies are going to be moving like this. Shit, I was going to... Actually really hoping that he'd be closer. The bomber would be closer to some of the other enemies. No! So I'm going to say this, that like thematically with this map, we're supposed to be defeated in 5 turns, but I don't see these guys actually doing damage to anything. I think contextually it would have made sense if these enemies were like focused on, I don't know, make this like shipping container, you know, actually targetable and say like we're damaging the shipping container to get inside of it or something. I don't know, you know, make it at least a little bit believable. Wow, this guy actually regenerated his health. How? Well, first things first, we got to get rid of the bomber. Because he dangerous. Okay, let's take bad shit here. Let's geek this man. And then we'll take Mr. Decker to hopefully get this. Oh yeah, we get it in the first shot. Hit me with your best shot. Can we get a Blast 2? Oh, so close. This has been one of those times, man, where Blast 2, the longer version of it, would have been better. Oh my god, we can't believe we fucking missed that. Wow. Yep. Yep. But the good news is that we have Blast 2 here. It's going to be partially effective. But we do have a mana bolt here, and I'm able to hit everybody. Suicide bomber, look at that. Talk about a cleanup crew. Can our Decker actually hit this guy? He's stun immune. Nope. Wow. He did get the crit. He's still... I'm missing just 1 hit point. Okay, that's fair. Finally wasted his armor, which is pretty excellent. Not entirely sure, but I'm fairly certain that this might indeed be the last enemy that we have to fight here. Oh, no, we're not going to actually have enough to kill this guy. Shiza. Fuck, if he goes after... Oh, that's right, he just did his move. He already attacked, he's got to reload. Holy shit, I think this might actually be... No, we just have to kill all the guys before the time runs out. Okay, that's fair. Well, in that case, let's be greedy. Besides, this man... Oh my god. This fucking guy here regenerates his hit points. I think maybe... Is it because they're infected, or what? Or is it the war cry? Unless we get the crit here, I think we're toast. Unless I move him. Fuck. That means Blamco Max is going to be totally exposed. Alright, if I don't kill this guy right now, I think I'm pretty much just going to lose the mission, so... Let's stop dicking around and actually finish this.
Good job. Let's go collect our reward.
And this feels like one of those missions that should just end with the annihilation of the last enemy. That's why I was like completely inappropriately being greedy there, because I could have just waited until I killed the dude. Can we get Mr. Batshit? And then we'll end our turn. And there we have it. That went a little sloppy. That's okay, because every time I see like a countdown timer, I always... I don't know, I get like a little hasty. I just despair too easily. That's the problem. So let's turn in our quest here. We are sitting at the 17.5-minute mark, so I think I will indeed cut this episode off after this dialogue here.
Well done. Thank you for keeping the artifact secure.
So why can't you just get it and keep it safe here?
It's not the safety of the artifact that would concern me. Trust me, it's better left at the docks.
Are you telling me what stays on the, or what goes on the docks stays on the docks? One of those kinds of deals? I'm fairly sure the mage coat is a cosmetic item. It totally is. But we're not going to equip it. So we're at the 18-minute mark, man. It's so borderline. Should I just take Sarah's mission, or should I just cut it off? What if this is like a 40-minute long mission? That's the thing I'm gonna worry for. So, with that being said, I think we're gonna cut it off here. It's only obvious. It's like borderline. I have to do it. So I'll see you guys in the next mission, where we take on Sarah's main quest mission and get ever so closer towards the end of the game here. And seeing that I got a couple more hours before I have to start running some errands here, I think we can get a couple more episodes into this morning, which will be excellente. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and have a good one.